Women are more likely to die in a car crash than men. Why? Because of data gaps that ignore women. Now, before I begin, I do want to start by acknowledging that it is true that men are more likely to be involved in a car crash than women. Here's an example from New Zealand. So I've highlighted below, in 2018, 58% of all fatal and injury crashes involved male drivers, compared to 34% that involved female drivers. Now, for anyone who is a visual learner like me, here's a graph of that information just so it's a bit easier to sort of see in front of you. Now, that data is true in more places than just New Zealand. This article from the Washington Post shows that in the US, men make up 3/4 of all fatalities in the driver's seat. Now, the IIHS, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, notes here that men drive more miles than women and are more likely to engage in risky driving practices. So we can see here that even though men drive more than women, when a woman is involved in a car crash, she is 47% more likely to be seriously injured than a man. Women are 71% more likely to be moderately injured, and she is 17% more likely to die. So why is this happening? It's all to do with how the car is being designed and who it's being designed for. So women tend to sit further forward than men when they drive because on average they are shorter than men. This means that our legs have to be closer to reach the pedals and we have to sit more upright to be able to see over the dashboard. But because of these height differences, the normal seating position that women have is not the same as the standard seating position. This means that women are out of position drivers, and as a result, women are more at risk of internal injury from frontal collisions. And this happens because the technology of cars has not been designed to take the safety of all drivers into consideration. So the most commonly used test dummy is a lot taller and heavier than the average woman. It also has the muscle mass proportions of a male and a male spinal column. Now, there was actually a crash dummy being developed from 1966, which was meant to represent the 5th percentile of American women by height and weight. But this was actually a scaled down version of the male crash dummy and not modeled after the female population at all. And in the EU, there are 5 different tests that a car has to pass before it is allowed on the market. Now, none of those 5 tests require a female crash dummy that is anthropometrically correct, meaning a dummy that is based on the scientific study of the proportions of the human body. What this means is that these cars are allowed on the market as long as they pass these tests using a male crash dummy, and they're deemed safe without ever being tested using a crash dummy that has female measurements and proportions. So what's being done about this? So Astrid Linde, a Swedish engineer, has created a female crash test dummy. The aim of this prototype dummy is to show that it is possible to make models of the female population and to ensure that both men and women are being protected from the different risks that different car crashes pose to their different bodies. So Astrid Linde here and her team of engineers created this prototype dummy using the University of Michigan's database of body shapes. You can find more information about that here. Now, I'm running out of time to really go into depth about this crash dummy, but if you want to read the article, you can find it at CNN. As always, let us know your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and follow if you want to see more videos like this one.